Now moving on, one of the best trips Denny and I ever took. The Big Island Lake Wilderness. It is a 5,856 acre protected area within the Hiawatha National Forest in Michigan's Upper Peninsula, located near the community of Steuben. This wilderness is characterized by its 23 clear lakes, ranging from 5 to 149 acres, interconnected by portage trails, making it a haven for canoeists and kayakers. Wildlife such as loons, great blue herons, sandhill cranes, black bears, and bobcats inhabit the area, providing ample opportunities for wildlife observation, with limited trails and no motorized access. No wheels of any kind allowed, including canoe carriers and bikes. Big Island Lake Wilderness offers a tranquil setting for primitive recreation in solitude. One of our most enjoyable trips ever.
Nice to see 3 other vehicles in this normally vacant area. But when you think about it, 3 vehicles for 5,800 acres means the chances are good that you won't have to worry about seeing another person to ruin your serenity.
Well, as you can probably tell, we've got a real adventure planned for you today. We're just north of Manistique in the Hiawatha National Forest at the Big Island Lake Canoe Wilderness. You start out in a little parking lot like this. We've got to go down a trail about 1/3 of a mile to our first lake. From that lake, we'll go to another lake, and each one you have to transport your kayaks and your gear across, and then you go into the other areas. The campground is out here. Nice area though. Come out here, you got to have the right gear with you. So we'll get into that a little bit as we go along.
We packed each kayak with all the gear we would need for the journey and hiked the 3/4 of a mile back to the first lake where we would begin our adventure.
And that's not bad at all. And this should be the longest portage that we have today. A beautiful area that's out here. We've got multiple lakes. I think there's around 23 lakes that are out here. We're going to be going from lake to lake. We'll probably only take in maybe 3, maybe 4 tops, just to get the feel of the area. Been quite a few years since we've gotten out here.
Yeah, to do any more, we'd have to camp.
Yes. Yeah, and we're not planning on that, but we hope to pull up maybe to one of the campsites, take a look around, show you what they look like. So if you want to come out here and do a little wilderness camping, you can do that too. But right now, we're just going to go ahead and put in. We did bring our fishing rods along. We'll see how it goes and see if we string them up and get them ready. But we just want to get out there and have a little bit of fun and paddle around.
That would be the greatest.
All right.
Before heading into the water, we made sure that we were covered with insect repellent. And if you're wearing shorts, it's a good idea to wear high socks because the trails are full of everything from poison ivy to picker bushes. The 23 small lakes located here range in size from 5 to 149 acres. Some of the lakes are connected by maintained portages, while other of the lakes are remote, making access more challenging, as you will soon see.
We're out here on our first lake. This is called Big Island Lake, the namesake of the area. Right behind the camera right now, there's a huge island that's out here, and then on the other side of that, there's another smaller one. We're going to paddle on through this. Our next lake is going to be Mid-Lake, and once we're on that, we're either going to go south and go into another lake, or we'll go to the east, which there's also a portage there for a lake that goes out that way. We're going to wait till we get over there to find out for sure just which way we want to go. But this gives you an idea. You get out here, you're just out in the wilderness. It's so quiet out here, so beautiful. And I'm going to run into you just a little bit there. But it's just a great area to be out in. Nobody around, although there are other people out here. We did have cars in the parking lot. And we'll probably see some campers maybe out here while we're out here. So we're going to go ahead and get going. As a matter of fact, I see a canoe way at the other end of the lake right there. So there are other people out here, but I don't expect to see too many. So we'll get going here. We're going to head down the south end of this lake.
Currently, there are no permits required for camping or day use in the Big Island Lake Wilderness. Camping at designated campsites is allowed and encouraged. Camping and day use opportunities include off-trail hiking, flat water canoeing, and fishing. Several portage trails lead into the wilderness lake where fishing and canoeing opportunities exist. Some lakes have no trails leading to them though, so most hiking is cross-country and requires strong orienteering skills.
Well, we're at our first portage. Once we've got onto the lake, we're going over the mid-lake from here. Nice thing about this, it's just a quick portage over. It's only about 100 feet from one lake to the other, so should be fairly easy to do.
White birch, maple, and aspen cover the wooded hills that surround the lakes. Berries, mushrooms, and wildflowers grow throughout the region, and a wide range of wildlife and waterfowl, including sensitive species, may be observed but should not be disturbed.
Just about plan on getting a little wet at each portage because it is quite shallow by the shoreline and you need to get in, but you have to get them floating first. So. Probably one of the first things I noticed was that there's really no other sounds than maybe the wind in the trees, some frogs, a few birds, and my paddle in the water. Other than that, there's no road noises. We're way back in the National Forest. Closest road is a gravel 2-track that comes back here to the trailheads. And we've gone back now. We've made one portage. We're in the second lake, headed into a third. We're going to look at this portage. From what I understand, it's short but steep. I don't know what that means, but we're going to find out. If it isn't too bad, we'll haul our equipment over and try into the next lake. Otherwise, we may go back to the other end. There's another portage that leads into another lake that'll be easier. Well, they were right. It's short and steep. When we brought the canoes in, or the kayaks in the first time, we actually carried them down by themselves. We carried our equipment separately. Now we've got everything packed in these, and I think if we're going to do this, we'd like to try to keep everything right in the kayak.